This is lesson 3, unit. What unit is this? Unit 10. Page 126. We're not far from the end, no, of the book. Okay, remember I did ancient and bullfight. We discussed that. Complex, ethnic, feast. Did we do feast? But we have already discussed feast, remember? Feast. We did complex. We did complex, remember? And we did ethnic. We did ethnic. Ethnic. Feast we didn't do. You know feast, right? It's like a huge party. I think I wouldn't say it's a party. It's like sumptuous meal. Like the feast of the gods. Feast is like, imagine a huge table full of food. That's a feast. It's like a big meal. Yeah, feast is not just any like party, no. Feast is it's related to the meal, like a very special meal, very abundant. Meal, not milk. Meal. Today RAM note is not working. I don't know why, but I don't know. Class of have to put the date later. Meal, not milk. Milk. This is milk. Meal.
Only meal?
Meal.
Yeah, only a meal.
Yeah. Feast is like a sumptuous meal. Sumptuous meal. Like in the Deva round, for example, maybe.
They can they can buy power.
Yeah, they want to eat something, it
Buy power.
just appears. They don't need to cook. Sumptuous. Feast.
But then you open some feature.
Feature.
Yeah, feature your skin. Screen.
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 What did I do? Huh?
Pure color.
The color.
Yeah.
I changed the color.
Yeah.
You don't like it? It's just for my eyes it's better, but over there maybe it doesn't look good, no? No problem? It was, I think this, no. I see.
It's straight. Like a violin so far, this color, this pure.
This is pale.
Yeah, pure.
Pale is different. Pale is like a weak color, like a pastel. No, this is more like warm.
Warm.
Yeah, warm. Warmer colors. You see, warmer. Warmer colors. Instead of white, it becomes more like yellow. And then it becomes kind of reddish. You see, red. Huh? Turn off the light? Yeah, you can turn off the light and listen.
Yeah, it's warm.
I keep around here, but
Yeah,
I can
okay.
turn it off, you see? A little too much. Too much.
Yes.
They have to write. No, they need light over here. Turn it on, yeah. Okay, it's better like this? Is it better like this?
Okay, I think good for eye. Good for your eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see a feast, a large, elaborately prepared meal, usually for many people, often accompanied by entertainments. This is another word we have. My language, we also have this word.
Banquet.
I don't know how to say this.
Banquet.
In my language, we say banquet.
Banquet.
A lavish meal. See? Lavish. You can get this word. Lavish. Sumptuous.
One festival of like meal.
Mm. Hmm.
Banquet. Banquet.
Banquet. Huh?
Feast.
Banquet.
It's different. Some parties have no meal, right? Yeah, you just gather, for example, some parties you just people just drink or eat a little bit. It's not about the food. But a feast or a banquet
Banquet.
banquet or a banquet is it's the meal. It's a very special meal. It's about the food, you know?
Now almost is they have feast.
Always a feast.
Yes. Every party.
Every party?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's why it's
No.
can use both.
Not in the West. Like a meal like this is just like maybe a birthday or this type of party. But if people go party like music and all, there is no meal. It's not about the food.
This also party. We call
Yeah, party. Yeah, also party.
night.
Yeah, nightclub. Yeah, this is also party.
This party.
Yeah.
Night.
Banquet. I think it's a French word, probably. From French, you see? Ah, from Italian as well.
Oh.
Germanic.
Italian.
Germanic origin, Italian, it seems. So that's a feast. What about a flute? I used to play flute when I was very young. Yeah, I used to play flute. Flute.
Fruit.
You know, it's an instrument you play like this. Yeah. Flute.
Fruit.
Flute.
Fruit. Fruit.
We discussed types of instruments, no? Remember? Musical instruments. Flute. What about folk? Folk. Not fork.
Folk.
Folk.
Folk. Folk.
Folk. Folk means like almost like people. Almost like people. Folk can also be almost also in the singular, a person can also be folk.
Fruits.
Folklore, you know this word? Lore is like knowledge. So folklore is knowledge of the people. Folklore. Folklore. Folk is like people. Let's see the definition here. Common people of society, you see? Usually it's the people who live in a traditional way. Traditional way. as the originators, those who created, and those who carry the customs, beliefs, and arts of a specific culture. You know? So now, yeah, it's more related to this, like people who live in a traditional way. So in Laos, I expect you probably have many people like that, right?
And the flute also include this
Flute.
flute. Flute. Yeah.
Flute.
Flute. Flute.
Yeah, flute.
Yes.
Flute is the instrument, you see?
This folk.
Folk. Folk. Maybe flutes are used, for example, in folk music. Folk music.
Yeah.
You can have like folk music.
Yeah. Folk music.
Yes, yes. Then maybe they will use guitar or flute or
And
depend. Each country might be something different. Folk, huh?
Folk song.
Folk song.
Folk.
Yeah, folk music, folk song.
Folk song.
Usually, it's the type of music that more like traditional music.
Yes.
Yeah, traditional.
Maybe folk song.
From the farms, from the villages.
Folk song.
Dance, yes, folk dance.
Folk dance.
Yes, folk dance.
How to do folk dance?
Yeah, folk dance. I think
I'm getting it.
there each culture has its different dances as well. Yeah, sure. In Laos, you don't have some traditional dances? No. You must have.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Even what I used to do as a layman, I think it's related to folk dance. It's
Uh-huh.
from the gypsies, you know?
Gypsy.
Yeah, the gypsies. Specifically, the gypsies that lived in Spain, south of Spain. Yeah, gypsy, like this, gypsy.
Gypsy. มันเป็นเต้นแบบเป็นอาร์ตแบบแซ่บ
Horse races.
races
Races.
races
You know that, right?
races
That's easy, you know? What about a hug?
yeah
Can be a verb or a noun.
in now it's
Hug.
hug
A hug. A noun. For example, give me a hug.
give me a hug
Your mom, when you go home, probably she wants a hug, no?
or it is a Panchami right
Give me a hug, Panchami. Yes.
Panchami
Or hug as a verb. Hug me.
hug me
Hug me.
hug me
Hug me.
hug me in love
Huh?
in love
Love?
yeah in love
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hug. So, like, love me. Like that? Hug me. Quite love me. So, hug me as a verb, hug. And then hugging you, like hugging or hugged. 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 Because only hug their balls.
sure
My balls cannot
Your ball?
broke.
It's broken, no? Legend. What is a legend? That's a good word. It's a nice word. Legend.
Legend.
You know, there is a legend as like a noun. For example, the legend of it's like a folk story. Could be like a folk story, a story. Legends. Legend. I don't know. Each country has its own like legends, right? Some story that happened, or some nobody knows if it's true or not, or legend, right?
Legend.
So it's a legend. It's like stories, maybe. No, Titanic really happened. That really happened. No, it's not a legend. No, a legend is something like you don't know if it's real or not. For example, some people think the Jatakas are legends. For example, they call them Buddhist legends. Buddhist legends.
Maybe in the
Medusa. You think we
more 3,000 year is Titanic legend.
Like a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe sometimes something is true, but after a long time, it might become like a legend. We don't know if it's true or not. So some people consider the Jatakas as legends, but they are all real past accounts of the Buddha. So not really a legend. If something is like true, if it really happened, no? So I think calling Buddhist legends, maybe it's not accurate. So legend as a noun. And then sometimes you may see it like someone is a legend. For example, yeah, someone very famous in the past, even though it's not. Yeah, then he's like a legend. That person is a legend. Yes. Legend. The adjective is legendary. You see the first meaning, unverified story, you see? It's usually a story, you see, handed down from earlier times, especially one popularly believed to be historical. Historical means something that really happened. Urban legends or folk legends.
When they collection, what is meaning?
Huh?
Collection.
Collection?
Yeah,
Collection is like a group.
Group.
Yes. Yeah, a collection of stories. You see, a group of stories. And here the second meaning, different meaning, is one that inspires legends or achieves legendary fame. So someone very famous. You see, she is a legend in her own time.
If we make something is very.
Someone who was very famous, very like the best, for example, in some areas. So they are a person that inspires legends. You see, it's not a story. It's a person that has maybe because of fame, then we call this person a legend, or he has a legendary fame. It's something that even after he passes away, he is known for a long time. So he becomes like a legend. So it's a little different from the first meaning. So the legend, you might see like some artists, for example, or some, I don't know, players or something like that. Some, huh? Hitler is a legend.
Yeah, also.
Ahsoka, maybe, yes, okay. But a legend.
Right.
mm,
If you come back to Brazil,
if you say like Hitler is a legend, it sounds like a positive thing. So I don't think we would say that. Legend. It sounds like you're praising him. You think he's really the like top. So
if say to Putin,
even though Hitler, for example, was very famous at that time, very powerful, but because he did many bad things, so I think we wouldn't call him a legend. Legend is like someone like really good, really like number one in something. Maybe Michael Jordan. You know Michael Jordan?
Michael Johnson,
Yeah, Michael Jordan is a legend of basketball. He's a legend of basketball. You don't know him?
you know moonwalk?
Yeah, sure. Michael Jackson is a legend as well. He's a legend, yes.
Da Vinci.
Huh?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci is also like a legend, you know?
Da Vinci.
Leonardo? Leonardo da Vinci, you don't know? Oh wow. Leonardo da Vinci.
เป็นเยอะมากเก่งมาก Da Vinci.
He painted the Mona Lisa. You don't know?
Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Da Vinci, this guy. See, he made this.
Da Vinci.
He was very smart. He studied so many areas of knowledge. Yeah, he was a very special guy. He was a painter. For example, he painted the Mona Lisa. He also painted this very famous painting, you see, The Last Supper. He painted here the Mona Lisa, very famous. And not only this, but he created many he created many inventions. He was an inventor. He was an inventor. He was a writer. He was so many things he studied. He studied I think biology, maybe botany.
Biology.
He used to study a lot, like so many things. Yes.
It's very smart.
He is like an example of.
He studied by himself or he's by some teachers.
No, sometimes he finds teachers here and there. Yeah.
He cannot. He not direct to universities like that.
I don't know. I don't know his story much. But he was a person really into very curious, always wanted to know more, and he was always trying to learn. That's the image we have of him. He's Italian, you know?
Italian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here, painter. He was an active painter, draughtsman, drawing. He used to make drawings. Drawings like this, you see?
Draw.
Yeah. Drawings is when you draw. Drawing. You know drawing?
Yeah, draw.
Different from painting.
Yeah. When is the color?
Yeah. Drawing, you use a pencil. Okay. Engineer, he made machines, he made like inventions. He was trying to make something that could fly.
Wow.
Yeah, the flying machine. He was scientist, theorist, sculptor. He made sculptures. He made sculptures. Architect, also he built houses and buildings and things like that. So he was very, you see, very broad area of expertise.
Wow.
Yeah. This is, you see, in the 15th century.
Yes. ศตวรรษที่1490มาสิละนะเป็นศตวรรษ
He studied anatomy. Anatomy is the study of the body, like muscles, tendons, bones. So he could draw everything in detail. And that's anatomy. Astronomy, the study of the stars, how they move and all that. Astronomy. Botany is plants. So he studied plants, flowers, different types of trees and so on. Botany. Cartography, he used to make maps. He used to make maps. Maps. Painting, he's very famous for painting. Paleontology, I think, is something related to history. Paleontology, yes, related to natural history. Yeah, the study of life that existed long ago, okay? He was considered a genius.
Oh, genius.
Considered a genius. Yeah, it's definitely someone you should know. You should know this person. You see, Mona Lisa, for example, this painting is very famous. The Last Supper, very famous painting. And the Vitruvian Man. This one. He had notebooks. He always carried a notebook, and he always thinking about something. Whenever he learns something, he writes, he makes drawings. So he has like notebooks, all like this. Like his RAM note all the time. Lady with an Ermine. Ah, I see. Very good painting, no?
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice painting. Virgin of the Rocks. Another painting, you see, very famous painting. His signature.
Oh, I think there is something in that.
In the signature. You know, he used, oh yeah, this is something very interesting about him. He used to write everything as if on a mirror. You know? He used to write things like on a mirror. Yeah, you need a mirror to read. You know? He used to write like that. So all his notebooks are like opposite. Yeah.
And everything is like includes by his
His signature. You think?
everything of his life.
Included in his signature. Okay. He used to write everything like it's not upside down.
Opposite.
Yeah, it's like it's like I think it's like this. For example, instead of A, I think he would write A like opposite like this. You see? Something like this. Like as if there was a mirror here. You see? So the B would be something like this is the B. Yeah. And then the C is like this. So this is how he writes.
If we want to read, we need the mirror.
You need a mirror, yeah. So then the D becomes like a B. Something like that, okay? Huh? Yeah, the meaning is everything normal, but he used to write like this. I think we don't know why he used to do that. Some people say it's for others not to read. It's good, no? Yeah, it's an important historical person. He's a legend, no? He's a legend, right? Okay. There is another meaning of legend I want to mention before we move on. Something like a coin. You know a coin?
Yes.
Money, right?
Yeah.
Money. A coin. It has an inscription. Bitcoin, no. Bitcoins do not have an inscription, but like golden coins or normal coins, metal coins, they have like an inscription or title. So this can be called a legend. And when you have an explanatory caption accompanying an illustration. This is, for example, imagine you have like even like this, for example, if I have hey, not working? Very slow. For example, if I put like the VT, for example, the VT, VA, you know, like this. For example, okay? You have a VT, and then under the VT you can put the legend. This is the legend, is what it means. Like this, you see? Na is the Bhavanga Chalana. Da is Bhavanga. Yeah, sorry, Bhavanga Upacheda. Like that, you know? This is the legend. This is the legend. So if you have a map, then you can look at the legend for some extra information. For example, the legend will tell you what is the distance. For example, this much is 100 kilometers, for example. This is the legend. Yeah, it's kind of an explanation of an image. Usually of an image or something like this, you see? So that's also a legend. Hug, legend, stick out tongue. Stick out your tongue is just to bring it out, no? But bring it out completely. No? Stick out your tongue. Stick out. Jivaka? The doctors want to do this, no? Chinese, the doctors, they always ask, how is your tongue? They want to see your tongue, huh? What did he do?
He do like that.
I don't know this story. What happened?
After the
No.
enlightenment, he went to Varanasi
Varanasi.
and he met one person. That person is
Jivaka.
meant to
On the way before the Dhammachakra, he met Jivaka. Not Jivaka, I think. Another ascetic. Another ascetic. I forgot my.
เกี่ยวด้วย
ชื่อที่แกชอบซักหลังจาก
Go and get it. Go and get it.
ใช่ใช่
I forgot my charger.
อยู่เสื้อจากนี่มันสื่อ
อุปาสิโกอุปาสิโกนะ
อุปาสิโมตอนนี้
แม่นเหรอ
ชีวะปัจจิวกคือชีวกเดี๋ยวนี้นะ
แต่คนสุดท้ายทุกคนถ้าคนนั้นนะถ้าคนที่ทำ
ก็คนนั้นหมกตัวเล่นแบบนี่เราเอามาบวชเองคือสุดท้ายส อนสุดท้ายเราเป็นทำพวดแต่ว่าเราผ่านดูซาวของในบ้านโมเมนต์ผู้ดีตามชื่อได้ชื่อว่าประกาศชื่อว่า
Mountainous area. You see mountainous. Let's see this one. Mountainous area, you know? Mountain is a noun. Mountainous is an adjective. Mountainous. Musical instrument, you know. Myth. Myth. What about myth?
Secret.
Myth. Not a secret. Myth is something that is not true. People think it is true, but it's not. It's a myth.
ผู้สา
Hmm?
ผู้สาอิปาลี
In Pali?
ผู้สา
I don't know. Musa? Musa? Musa is a lie, no?
ลิเบอรี่
Myth.
มิส
It's not a lie. It's a myth. Is like something people think is true, but is not.
it's not
But something is people think is true. Something people think is not true but true. Can be like that.
Then it's not a myth. Yeah, people think it is not true, but it is true. I think there is no word for that. Myth, traditional, ancient story. Okay, this is another meaning. Also like an old story, you see, related to supernatural beings, ancestors, heroes, things that happened long ago, things like that, no? So that's also myth.
มิส
Popular belief, you see, popular belief.
สุภาพ ก็จะพูดถึงคนที่บอกคนสุดท้ายพูดถึงคนที่บอกคนสุดท้าย
Fiction or half truth? Half truth. A fiction is something that is not true, you see, like a made up story.
we can make by imagination
Imagination?
someone made
Yeah, someone just
Myth.
invented.
inventive
Yes, invented.
story then we by then imagination
Hmm.
then we can explore myth
Yes. A fictitious story, you see, a fake or fictitious means not true. Not true. Person or thing. So that's also a myth, you see. Myth.
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 yes
Myth.
Why?
No, myth. Poem. 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 We have many in the Dhamma, the Tipitaka, right? Poem. Poem is like,
Verse.
verse
yeah, a verse is a part of a poem. The poem is the whole thing. Subhasita. Subhasita is something well said, no? Well said. Subhasita. Well spoken.
this proverb
No, poem is like a group of verses. Verse. You know verse?
Yes.
Verse. Okay, this one, you know prose? When you write in prose, you are writing, for example, okay, Mangala Sutta is a good example. Let me see if it's still recording. Wait.
Yes.
It's a little slow. It's recording. The audio is recording. Just this one is not.
Rose.
Already running. What did I do? I think I opened another. Okay, recording. So prose is like, for example, in the Mangala Sutta, the beginning is in prose. For example, the Buddha was in Savatthi, and then the deity came at night, lighting up the forest. That's prose. You have sentences, paragraphs. You understand? That's prose. Prose is a text written using sentences, paragraphs, like that, you know, sentences and paragraphs. And a poem is a text written in verses, like gathas. So Mangala Sutta starts as prose, and then when it becomes Bahudeva Manusa, then it's verses. It's poem. It's a poem.
And many words become poems.
Yeah, many verses together make a poem. Poem, for example. Poem. Some famous poems, you see? Famous poems. What is a poem?
The song is prose.
Yeah, songs are poems. Most of them are like poems, no? This one I like. If. The name of the poem is If. Mhm.
They choose the if is the topic of poem.
If is the name of the poem. Just the name of the poem. No, synonym no. It's the name of the poem. You can write a book, you give it a name, right? So this is the name of the poem. If.
Not correct. I mean that name.
Okay.
Topic and name is different.
Topic is different. Topic is like what does it talk about? For example, you can write a poem that talks about.
Talk about if.
For example, no. If. Oh, what is if? like it talks about life, it talks about death, it talks about love, it talks about history, it talks about emotions. For example, these are topics.
If about they want to talk about love and they choose the love in the name.
No, that's the topic.
Can be love.
The name of the poem you can choose something that you like. For example, like the Mangala Sutta, we can say the name is Mangala Sutta. That's the name of the poem, kind of thing, That's the name of it. Sometimes the Buddha would teach, and then Venerable Ananda would ask the Buddha, how should we call this teaching? Okay, call it, then he gives the name. You understand? Or any books, you can give it a name. It's not the topic of the book. It's different. So a myth, poem, proverb. Let's see. Proverb or proverb, let me check. Yes, I know this. A short pithy saying. Yes. Short pithy saying in frequent and widespread use that expresses a basic truth or practical precept. Yes. It's something that, you understand? A short pithy. Pithy means very, like short. Pithy means like essence. Pithy means like, for example, like the essence of something, very short, condensed. For example, udana, you know udana? Udana. For example, that's like a pithy saying. Pithy saying. It's like, it has it's a short way of talking about something deep, for example. Huh? Prose? Proverb, yes. Famous proverbs, for example, famous proverbs. Better late than never. You see, for example, this you may hear a lot. I don't know. I've heard this a lot. Better late than never. This is a proverb, you see. Beggars can be choosers. That's another one. Beggars can be choosers. Better late than never. Sometimes you cannot understand, maybe, right? But better late than never. This means like,
Come is better.
yeah, when at least you did something, even though you did it late. But it's better than if you had not done it. So it's better late than never. So like, let's say,
That late, but better.
yeah, something that you did late, or that you, yeah, it's something that, for example, you should have done, but you didn't do, but at least you did it later. You did it late. So it's better late than never. Like, this could be used in a broad sense, like in life, for example, better late than never. It's kind of, even if you're very old, it's better to try and change, try and improve. For example, if someone who made many mistakes in life or was very negligent, right? Didn't do good things or something like that. Then at least when he's old, even though he's old, he's late, but it's better if he still tries, it does good things, even at the end of his life, for example. So better late than never, I think it can be used in many ways. That's how I understand it. Beggars can't be choosers. What is a beggar? Nhana Samvaro.
Beggar.
No, that's a bag. That's a bag.
Dumb.
Huh?
Dumb.
Beggar. You don't know beggar?
I know.
No, that's a big.
One homeless. We can say
Huh?
homeless.
Homeless. Okay, that's close. So proverbs. Better late than never. Another one is beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. What is a beggar? Is the person who begs. To beg. To beg. You know this verb? To beg? It's to ask. To beg is to ask, but in a very intense way. Is to ask intensely. Huh? My computer is very slow.
Refresh.
Huh?
Refresh.
Refresh what?
Refresh. One time. Two time.
Refresh what?
Refresh your computer.
Restart?
No, not restart. Refresh.
Refresh? How do you do that? You can refresh, like if I'm here, I can refresh this page. But I cannot refresh the computer. No.
No. One day you let's say come back to come back the iPhone. Yeah, come back the home and I press right and there is this.
This is on the Internet Explorer or on the browser?
iPhone.
Icon here?
Sorry, man.
What? Where is it?
No, one day. Come back. Wow. Come back the home. Yes, window one day. Yes, and
What?
No. No more, no.
What?
Wait. Cannot use. And press right.
Here?
No, one day.
Refresh?
Yes. Like this.
No! This doesn't do anything.
Refresh. Yeah, some refresh, some.
I think this.
Yeah, no, one day.
Really?
Yeah. If your computer slowly hard and then come back refresh.
Really? I think. Are you sure?
Yes, when you copy
What does this do?
refresh. It is me.
I think it's a myth. I think it's a myth.
One day, like when we are eating, it's pretty fast. When we are eating, there
You're
is
eating.
something in our hand, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we wash. Thing.
You
don't
think-
cut.
So I'm washing the computer. I'll investigate if this is a myth. If this is true or not. Okay. So to beg is like to ask, but it's not just asking like a normal asking. It's like a special asking. Wait, what is the what? Beg? No, not beg.
Big.
It is a little faster, maybe. A little bit. A little faster, maybe. Maybe it's not a myth. Beg, not be. Here. To ask someone for something in an urgent or humble manner. In an urgent manner. So if you have a big problem, an emergency, then anyone who passes you will beg for help. Please help me. Something like that, like begging. This is begging. Okay?
Yeah, see.
Huh? Yachati, yeah, but in a very like strong way, strong, intense. Beg your pardon? Yeah, beg your pardon means I ask for your apology, like asking for apologies. Beg your pardon. But this is used like when you don't understand something. In UK they say this. Beg your pardon? It's like, what did you say? That's the meaning. Like, can you repeat? What? Beg your pardon? Beg your pardon. Pardon, like this. Beg your pardon. Pardon is it's forgiveness. You know forgiveness? Not forgetfulness. Be careful. Forgetfulness. This is when you forget things. No sati. No sati. Forgetfulness. And forgiveness is like, yes, when you apologize. Forgiveness is when, like, if someone makes a mistake, then he asks for forgiveness. And the person who was wronged, you know this verb to wrong? To wrong, you see?
Mistake.
To make a mistake, to wrong. Yeah. So the person who was wronged forgives the wrongdoer. Wrongdoer. You understand? So you can ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me. To forgive. That's the verb. To forgive. For example, I forgive all those who wronged me. You understand? Me. Not to me. Me. Wronged me. Wronged. Very subtle. Wronged. I forgive all those who wronged me. And then may all those who have been wronged by me forgive me. Or may all those whom I have wronged forgive me. Another way of saying it better said. May all those whom, like whom, this is the comma, accusative case. Whom. I have wronged these people. Whom. You understand?
Yes. Like no. He
Yeah, like him, her, but this is this version. Yes. Wronged, forgive me, not forgive me. Forgive me. I forgive all those who wronged me. May all those whom I have wronged forgive me. You see? I have wronged. You see? Past participle. And this is what?
Past.
Simple past.
Yes.
And this?
Present.
I forgive.
I forgive.
Present simple.
Present.
Past perfect, right?
Past perfect here. I have wronged. Whom I, you see? Whom I have wronged. Yes. So be careful, not forgetfulness. It's another word. To wrong, wronged, wrongdoer. Okay. Today, what was the word that came up? It was a little wrong. It was unopportune.
Right.
Unopportune. Unopportune. It means not opportune. Yes. Unfortunate. Fortunate. You know fortunate?
Fortunate.
Focus.
What is fortunate? Nyana Sovaru. What is it? You know fortune? What is fortune? No.
Fortune. Fortune.
Like
Not fortnight.
joy. Like a joy.
Fortune is wealth. For example, wealth.
Well,
Money.
cashier.
Money, gold, silver, properties, fortune.
Treasure.
It's a good amount, yeah, a big amount of wealth.
Well.
Fortune. But fortune also is a little bit like luck. Can also be in this meaning, like luck. You know luck? Luck. Fortunate means like mangala, something good. Fortunate. For example, as a Brazilian, I was very fortunate to find the Dhamma. Right? You understand? As a Brazilian, I'm Brazilian, right? So as a Brazilian, I was very fortunate. I was very lucky to find the Buddha's teachings.
Yes. Yes. Stay. Opposite.
Yeah, look where I was born. I'll show you where I was born.
Very rare occasion to visit rare place.
Yeah, Google Maps. No? No, not in São Paulo. I was born over here in this city, you see? Here, you see? I was born over here in a hospital somewhere over here.
It's
I know all this place. Yeah, if I close my eyes, I can see the whole place. And now, Blue Tree Towers, yes. São Pellegrino.
Like a
Supermercado Andreasa Atacadista. Hã? Júlio de Castilhos.
this happen rock.
Here, Parque dos Macaquinhos. I used to go here with my dog. I used to walk my dog over here. Yeah, on this park, you see? I used to walk my dog over here. I used to go on a bike, ride a bike over here, you see, on this park.
House, there are dogs.
Huh?
They have
Dogs?
Dogs.
No, but it's quite common to have some pets.
Because some culture,
Not
the
everyone.
the Zeus want the parents keep the dog to the side.
I think it's it's common to have pets. Cats or dogs. But not everyone, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was born over here. You see, there is no Dhamma at all. And then from here, look where I went. See, this is the legend, you see, legend. It tells me how much, this is 20 kilometers, you see, this distance. So see 20 kilometers, something like this. So you see now, I came to over here, this is 50 kilometers now. So this is 150 kilometers, 120 I think if I remember. But there is still no Dhamma over here. Very far, you see? Look. Look. No Dhamma, no Dhamma, no Dhamma, no Dhamma. You see, this is 1,000 kilometers. 1,000 kilometers, you see? And then I had to go over here. Look, 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 and 1,000 and 1,000. No Dhamma here either. Only here.
Myanmar.
Yeah. Only here, you see?
Sri Lanka.
Yeah. And then I went to India, around this area, and I was lucky. I learned the Theravada. I learned the Theravada Dhamma over there. With all the teachings in India, so many types of teachers and... Huh?
No, Takasila.
No, Takasila is in Pakistan. Yeah. Takasila is in Pakistan. I was here, Himachal Pradesh. I was in Himachal Pradesh. So anyways, I was very lucky. You see how far it is? What? India. Yeah, I was in India. Yeah. So you see how far? This is only this distance over here is 2,000 kilometers. 2,000 kilometers. Look, from here to here. Yeah, so I was very lucky, no? I was very fortunate.
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 You're fortunate.
Yes, fortunate. I was fortunate.
But not fortunate.
Huh?
Not fortunate.
Yes.
Fortunate.
Fortunate. Fortunate. So, where did I stop? Poem?
Yeah.
Proverb. Yeah, we were. I think this is nice. No, I like some proverbs. Proverbs. How to say this? Proverb or proverb?
Proverb.
Proverb. Proverb. Proverb.
Proverb.
Proverb. No, pra. Not pro, pra. So a proverb. What was the next proverb? I think this is nice to check. Where are the proverbs? Common or common proverbs. Better late than never. Easy come, easy go. Easy come, easy go.
Easy come, easy go.
Money is easily earned and just as easily spent. You know? So money easy come, easy go, like that, you know?
Oh,
Yeah, when you win the lottery, maybe, and then you spend everything. Easy come, easy go. Here, this one I like. Practice makes perfect. So good, no? This one I like. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Oh, so long. Cooking muking manau. Cooking muking manau. What about this one? Haste makes waste. Do you understand it?
No.
Okay, practice makes perfect. You understand, right?
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect, right? What about haste makes waste?
This what
Haste is like doing things fast, in a hurry. Yeah, doing things in a hurry. Haste.
is
Haste is like too fast. Not carefully.
Cái này về vậy.
Rapidity of action. Rapidity of action or motion. To rush. Rash. Precipitateness.
I like this verb.
This one, this idiom, make haste.
Big haze.
This one is also common. I've heard many times. Make haste. This means hurry up. Make haste. Hurry up. Make haste. So here, haste makes waste. This means like if you work too fast, not carefully enough, then your work will go to waste. It will not be productive. Huh?
Pick up.
No. This means if you do something too fast, like carelessly, not carefully enough. So it's negative. It's not something good. Haste makes waste. That's at least what I understand. Yeah.
เฮ็ดไวๆผู้เป็นดาว
Cái này của bà. Bà con là đi đi.
Here, you see, you will make mistakes if you rush through something by itself. If you rush, rush is going like fast, too fast.
not tidy
Đấy.
not tidy
Tidy is like organized. Tidy is like organized. It's different. Tidy is organized. Rush is like too fast.
Rush.
Too fast. It's also a verb, to rush.
Hurry up.
To rush, to go very fast. To rush. There was a famous band called Rush. You don't know, right? Maybe only I know this, right? Rush.
what is the brand is
Brand?
close
It's a famous band called Rush.
Rush back.
Ah, these guys. Yeah.
it's so brand
We cannot listen, but yeah, they have very famous songs. You see, from the you see 1981, 81, very old. Yes.
that how I
But even though they are quite old, I think now they have. I don't know if they have stopped already. They have retired.
Come stand still.
But I went to a show. I went to a concert. Yeah. I went to a concert. Me and my father took an airplane. We took an airplane to another city, São Paulo. São Paulo. Big city in Brazil, no? The biggest city. One of the biggest cities in the world, remember? São Paulo. And there we went to the concert, this band, Rush.
Master.
Me and my father, yeah.
He can so fortune.
They were active until 2018. So they have just recently, I mean 5 years already, but
Oh.
recently retired, stopped playing. The drummer was the best, number one, considered the best drummer in the world. Number one. He's a legend.
All this.
The drummer, he was considered number one in the world. The fastest.
In this band.
No, in the world. He's in this band.
Yeah,
He plays in this band. Yeah. Newport, this guy, Newport. Newport. Newport, this guy.
No, that.
You see, he's a legend.
Ah,
Newport, he was considered one of the best drummers, you see.
wow. How to do like
Yeah, he was. I heard he could take a coin, you know, a coin. He could put the coin on the wall, and with the drumsticks, you know, the drumsticks.
Yes.
These are the drumsticks. He could hit, and the coin wouldn't move. You know, if you're a little slow, it falls, no? So he was so fast, it doesn't move. So this is a drummer.
this legend.
He's a legend, yeah, he's a legend. You see, the ultimate drum solo. What is a solo?
Single.
Yeah, just yourself, yeah. Okay, a solo. I used to do solos as well. A lot of solos. Usually, my shows were usually solo, just by myself. I mean, I had musicians behind me, but also solo. A lot of solos. Yeah, not so much in a group. Solo Damatas. Another haste makes waste. Okay. What about look before you leap? Look before you leap.
Looks before you leave.
Yeah, you should look before. Leap is like jump. Do you understand? Leap is like jumping. So you should look before you jump. You should look, you know, otherwise you don't know where you're going, you know? You understand? So you should look before you leap. So this is used, for example, before you make a big decision, you should think carefully about what will happen, things like that, you know? So don't just jump on in life. Don't just jump in life. So look before you leap. What about beggars can be choosers? Do you understand? So what is your understanding?
Body It's English. Explain it's English. I think this how do I say regarding speed.
Speaking?
We should be careful.
I think this is because beggar is a person who is asking for something. For example, beggars on the street, right? So then imagine okay, he needs something, then you go and you give it to him, right? Then he cannot be a chooser. A chooser is a person who chooses. I like this one, I don't like this one. A beggar cannot be a chooser. You understand?
เป็นที่
บ่สามารถเลือกเป็นผู้เลือกได้
บอสมาเป็นผู้ที่เลือกได้
You understand the meaning? The beggar, he has to accept anything that is given to him. He cannot complain. He cannot be choosing. Beggars can be choosers. When you don't have any option, you have to take the one thing that is offered. You see? You have no options. There's only that. You understand?
แล้วก็สมมติเราเป็นผู้ช่วยเป็นผู้มาเขาบอสามารถเป็นผู้เลือกนะเขาจะเลือกแต่ละเพราะว่าเขาช่วย
ชัวร์ That's my.
Beggars can't be choosers. Ah, this one is good. Actions speak louder than words. It's good, no?
Yeah, very nice. And
I think the meaning is quite clear, right?
yeah,
Actions speak louder than words. What is louder? Louder, no, louder. Louder, more volume, volume,
very
volume, more volume, volume,
volume.
volume. This is the volume. Sorry,
Volume.
this is the volume.
Volume. Yeah.
It's a quality of sound. Volume, volume, like this. Volume. For example, it's a quality of sound. Volume. Another way we use volume is it's used for liquids, like volume. It's a way of measuring how big a liquid is, how much space it occupies. Like water. So water has a certain volume of water. It's another way of measuring volume. I don't know if gases as well. Volume related to water, like the amount of water, amount of a liquid. Liquid?
Yeah.
Okay. Not necessarily apple, no, it can be any liquid.
Any can flow.
Anything that, yeah, in that state of like
Can
flowing. Yes. Yeah, like that. Liquid. So some of these are nice, right? Let's see some more. Blood is thicker than water. I never heard this.
It's
say,
You say this?
yeah.
What is the meaning?
Blood is
Blood is thicker than water.
yeah.
But what is the application of it? I don't understand. Like, family bonds will always be stronger than other relationships. So blood is thicker than water.
the
For my important.
the family is important than friend.
Like that?
Yeah.
Then after,
Blood is thicker than water.
if you want to cut some family, it's very cannot cut by.
So relationships with the family are stronger than with others, no? Blood is thicker than water.
Yeah, you love this.
Fortune favors the bold. What about this?
I don't know.
This one, I don't know if I like it much, but the fortune, now you have learned fortune, no? Wealth, gain, good luck,
Okay. This.
Fortune favors the bold. The bold is the person who makes decisions, who is brave to do something difficult, to make difficult decisions, is bold. A person who is bold, he tries to achieve very high. Bold. New words, no?
Yeah, new word.
Bold.
Bold. Bold.
It's right on the very edge of the screen, right? Maybe I can do like this. Is it better?
Yeah.
Bold. Bold is like it's a good word. It's an important one. Bold. Brave, fearless, valiant, adventurous,
Adventurous.
Good words. You see, this one is new for me. Brazen.
Brazen.
Brazen. Brazen. I don't know brazen. Where can I write it now? Brazen. So bold is like fearless, brave, valiant. Bold, so a person who is bold, you see, he's not afraid. He makes decisions, he tries things. This person is bold. So fortune favors the bold. This means a person who is bold, he tries things. He's not afraid. He tries, he...
Power.
Huh?
Flowers.
Favors.
Favor.
Favor. Favors means to favor. To give preference to. Yes, to favor. To also almost like help, to help. To favor is like to help. For example, favor, you know favor like a noun? A favor? Can be like this or favor, I think two spellings. A favor is like this. For example, me teaching here English, I'm doing you a favor. I'm helping you. You understand? I'm doing you a favor. Favor is like a help, something, someone helps you, that person is doing a favor. When you ask for something, can you do me a favor? Please do this for me. Something like that. Can you do me a favor? This is a favor.
Not favorite.
Favorite, I think it's related, yes. Favorite.
Favorite.
Favorite is the one, the thing one likes the most. A favor is like help, assistance. Favor. For example, please do me a favor. Please do me a favor. For example, someone may ask you, please do me a favor. Please help me. Please help me. Yeah, please do me a favor. You do me a favor, okay? Do. To do a favor, yes. Please do me a favor. So, but here the verb to favor is to like give preference. Let's say I have two people. I may favor one. I may help one more than the other. Do you understand? So it is favoring, 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 favoring. To give preference. You know preference? Preference. Do you know preference?
I don't know preference.
Oh, you also don't know preference. I prefer. You know this?
I prefer.
Huh? I prefer means between two things you choose one. I prefer this one. I like this one more. To prefer means
Like choose this.
huh? Yeah, like a choice. Yeah, between multiple options, you choose one. You prefer one. I prefer.
Yeah, I prefer.
No,
No?
like this.
Really?
Which color you want?
Red.
Which color do you prefer?
I prefer red color.
Yes, like that. You know. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
To prefer.
Prefer.
So the noun is preference. Yeah, I think it said a preference. Preference.
Prefer.
Let me check.
Preference.
I say preference, but let me check. Maybe I'm
Not preference.
not preference.
preference,
Preference.
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 Preference. UK?
preference,
Preference.
Ever.
Preference. Preference. So preference is like is the noun that's connected to this verb to prefer. To prefer. Preference. So if Parisudho prefers the red, then the red is his preference.
Right?
Yeah. Or you could ask like this, for example, what is, let's say, I'll ask, what is your brother's preference? What is your brother's preference for food? Do you understand? Like, what does he like to eat? What does he choose to eat?
And then I ask.
That's his preference. Yeah, so what is, in this case, what is your brother's preference for food? Then I'll say he likes pizza.
Pizza.
He likes, I don't know, he likes this and that, you know? Hamburgers
Burger.
with raw onions and cloves.
Close.
You understand? The preference is a noun, okay?
Yes.
So you could ask the same like this. What does your brother prefer to eat? You see, you're asking the same. What does your brother prefer to eat? Yeah, a noun or a verb, you see?
Oh.
Here I'm asking what is his preference? This is a noun.
Yes.
And here, what does he prefer to eat?
This verb.
This is a verb.
Okay. What does your brother think?
Yeah, like that, you know? So now do you understand?
Yeah.
Fortune favors the bold.
The book. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's that sentence. Both sentence.
Which one? Ah, yeah.
It is a present simple. Both.
Yes, both.
What is your brother?
Why? How to use those verb to do and verb to be like this?
Do or is.
Yeah.
Here prefers, no? This is how you make questions in the present simple, no? For example, my brother prefers healthy food, okay? My brother prefers healthy food, present simple. Then as a question becomes, what does my brother prefer? You understand? Or what does my brother prefer? Or does my brother prefer healthy foods?
Helping verb.
Does my brother prefer healthy foods? The do comes here to make the question.
You cannot eat from them.
Is no.
This is my brother.
Huh?
He needs. Does my brother become? Does is my?
Does is together? No.
We can say.
We can put what and without what.
What means if I substitute healthy food for what in the question? My brother prefers healthy food. If this is the answer, then the question is what does my brother prefer? What? Because here is the answer, healthy food. Healthy food is the answer. What does my brother prefer?
The same. The above.
Huh? Does? Does is in the present simple, no? To make a question. Also negative. My brother does not prefer. You need does. You need a verb. You need this like assistant verb. This is present simple.
And then it's the verb to be.
Is
Verb to be. Then verb to be, for example, because here the preference is. What is your preference? What is your preference? Is.
what does my brother
For example, you know this word choice?
prefer?
Choice, also a noun related to choose, no?
Yeah, sure.
Choose is a verb.
Okay.
Choose is a verb. So here, the same way. In the same way, choose is a verb and the choice is the noun related to it. In the same way, the preference and prefer. So, no choice. No choice. For example, what is your brother's what is your brother's choice of food?
Cannot say what does your brother's choice of food.
No. Does, you need then another verb. Here, this is a noun, not a verb.
What does
What does your brother choose for food? This is a verb, you see. The brother chooses. This is the verb. So to ask the question, you put does in the beginning. But here you're asking about a noun. And this noun is his choice. This is, what is your name? Yeah, like that. You cannot, what does your name? No. You understand?
your name?
What is your name? Yes, the name is. That's the verb. No? To be.
What do you name?
What do you name? Yeah, then.
Let of and for. Okay.
Huh?
Of and for.
This is a little difficult, right? Yeah.
You know.
Even,
Food and
yeah, of food.
and for.
What is your brother's preference of food? I think it's for food. I put for food,
Yeah.
but it's tricky.
But in choice, you put
Choice of food. You see, it's tricky. Even I'm not sure. I'm not very sure about it myself. Maybe choice for food might be also okay, but preference of food, I don't know if it's right.
It's very,
It's very subtle.
yeah, it's
Yeah, this is subtle. So I think we should stop soon. What about this? Ignorance is bliss. Some people say this. Ignorance is bliss.
brief.
You know, bliss is happiness, no?
Happiness.
Ignorance is bliss. For example, because this refers to sometimes you don't know a problem, you don't know something, and then because of that you are happy.
Oh.
You understand? Ignorance is bliss. Do you understand? For example,
Ignorance is bliss.
บางเรื่องผมพูดดีกว่าบางเรื่องignorance เป็น
upeka? Ignorance. No, ignorance is not knowing, is moha.
Not aware.
Moha. Ignorance is bliss. Sometimes when you don't know something, then you are happy. You understand? This is what it means. Sometimes you may see like the bliss of ignorance. The bliss of ignorance is the type of happiness or any good feeling you have because you don't know something. Okay?
I see
Hmm.
the proverb.
Proverb.
There are three characters.
Three characters.
Some proverbs correct.
Correct.
Sometimes
Some are not correct.
not correct.
Yes.
Everything wrong.
Yeah, some are wrong, right?
The last correct and wrong.
Yeah. What about this one? You reap what you sow. What do you think? You reap what you sow.
What is so
What is sow? Sow.
so
You plant. Sowing.
so petty?
Sowing. Yeah. If you plant rice, you will get rice. If you plant something else, you will get that.
Rips.
Reaps.
Reap.
You reap what you sow. This means, this relates to if you do good actions, you will get good results. If you do bad actions, you will get bad results. So this is a little bit related to karma, could be. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. But usually this is not really kama vipaka, not used in this sense. It's usually related to consequences. Do you remember this? Consequences. Consequences of our actions. Our actions have consequences and result. Two different things. You remember this? The consequence of an action, for example, let's think of a bad action first, okay? A bad action. What are the consequences of a bad action? For example, if you do a bad action, such as killing, what are the consequences of killing? What are the consequences of killing? This is vipaka of killing. It's not a consequence of killing.
It's your aim is really less.
Age?
Less.
Age. That's also a bit like vipaka. That's also result. Consequences of a bad action is, for example, you'll go to prison. For example, if the police catches you,
Oh.
for example, going to prison, being punished, you know?
Oh, okay.
For example, let's say someone goes and kills another person, right? Okay. Then if the police catches him, they will put him in prison or they will punish him. This is not the vipaka of his karma. Do you understand? It's not the vipaka of his action.
Why not?
It's the consequence of his action. It's not necessarily related to the action.
Like result in Result now.
It's the implications, the consequences, the things that happen because of that action, not necessarily the result of that action.
คนพ่วง result of present big action.
Huh? For example, going to prison,
Yes.
being imprisoned. This is not necessarily a result of your action. It's not karma vipaka. It's just a consequence. Something that happens because you did that. Dita dhamma vedanya karma. Then it's a vipaka. That's a vipaka. But this is what I'm talking about is not vipaka.
Not the quickly.
No. In Pali we call maybe adinava or anisansa. Adinava or anisansa. Adinava, for example, let's say in this case, like you kill. So because of that killing, okay, the vipaka is you may be born in Niraya, or you may have a short life, you may be unhealthy, things like that, right? This is vipaka of that karma. But there are things that happen that are not vipaka of that karma. There are other consequences of that action. For example, people criticize you. This is not necessarily vipaka of that karma. Do you understand? It's a consequence of that action. So you may go to prison, you may, I don't know, many things can happen that are not the result of that action, they are the consequence of that action. So one is consequence and another is the result of a bad action. This is the vipaka. For example, birth in Niraya. For example, it's a vipaka of that action. This is adinava. Adinava of the action. One is a consequence, one is the result. The result. So this is mostly used as the consequence. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Related to the consequences of our actions.
The vipaka is the result of the jhavana.
Result.
Result.
Yeah, don't say result.
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 Result of the jhavana. But consequences is
Not the result of that
result
job.
jhavana.
Yes.
And we have.
There are many, no?
Can you explain this?
What? Which one?
Beauty is only skin deep.
Beauty is only skin deep. You know, skin deep is like the skin.
Yes.
The skin is only on the surface. It's not deep.
Oh,
It's only like outside. So beauty is only outside.
yes.
Inside,
Oh.
maybe asubha or maybe, it refers to beauty is only skin deep. It means beauty is only superficial. Superficial, it's only like outside. But maybe inside, maybe, for example, the person maybe is not good inside. Beauty as a quality, it's a quality, but it's only a superficial quality. So beauty is only skin deep. It's only very superficial, not deep. Yeah, do you understand? Beauty is only skin deep. This means beauty is not so important. It goes on this direction, Beauty is only skin deep. It's not so important.
If we love someone,
Deeper qualities are more important.
but then if we love someone, don't focus on the outside, right?
Yeah, not only outside, right? Yes. Okay, nice. So nice. You see, beggars can't be choosers. Ignorance is bliss. Fortune favors the bold. Haste makes waste. Practice makes perfect.
I heard
Actions speak louder than words. No?
I heard can and can is the same sound.
What?
And can cannot.
Cannot and can.
Can and can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's pronounced very, very similar. Can't. Yeah, it's very. Yeah.
Accent. Speak about it. Then
I can. I can. Yeah, I know. It says. Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, I can.
I can't speak. But then
Better safe than sorry. Okay, last one. Better safe than sorry.
better safe than
Better safe than sorry.
better safe than sorry.
What is the meaning?
Prevent.
Yes, prevent is better than remedy.
Solution.
Yeah, remedy. Preventing is better than remediating.
Remediate.
Prevention is better than remedy.
Solution.
Solution, yes. It's better to prevent a problem than to have to fix it later. So better safe than sorry, something like that. For example, okay, can you give me an example? Better safe than sorry? It's wiser to be cautious and careful than to be hasty or rash and do something you may regret later. So it's better to be more careful than to make a mistake, something like that. You know, better safe than sorry.
We will not regret.
Yeah. So like kind of be careful, something like that, you know? Better safe than sorry.
More careful.
This one we use a lot. First things first.
First thing first.
First things first. You should do the most important things first.
Oh.
So yeah, first things first. You understand? Like first things first.
We should do first and then
The things, yeah, the things that should be done first, they should be first. Understand?
Yes.
Like first things first.
Consider now like this.
For example, yes, someone just arrives, okay? Someone just arrives in IIT. And then he asks, the first thing he asks is, what is the Janaviti?
Oh no.
Then, no, wait. First things first, what is your name?
What's your name?
What is your kuti? Like that, you know, like,
From
yeah, where are you from?
and you want to stay here?
Please sign this paper, like that. First things first.
Are you crazy?
There are many, some of these I have never heard. What is this cat?
They say only cat.
Ah, curiosity killed the cat.
Can be.
I don't know, it's a saying, it's a proverb. Curiosity killed the cat.
Search in Google.
Because cats are curious. If they see something different, they want to go and investigate. So, because of that, they might put themselves in danger and die. So here, curiosity killed the cat. It means if you're too curious, if you investigate on things that you should not investigate, that do not concern you, then you might get harmed. You might have a problem. You understand? So curiosity killed the cat. Don't be too curious. Don't be nosy. To be nosy.
เดี๋ยวสอบเองล่ะนะ
Showing too much curiosity about other people's affairs. To be nosy. To put your nose too much.
ต้องไปโลก
You put your nose too much. You know, like someone, for example, if I'm very nosy, I go here and there, what is he doing? What is Devananda doing? Like that, you know, like very nosy, or maybe talking too much about other people's business, or being too curious about other people's business, something like that. That's being nosy. So being too curious. So it's related to the curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, curiosity killed the cat.
we can say they don't know
Curiosity killed the cat. So how can we say it? Don't be too curious about things that do not concern you, that are not related to you, that are not your business, that are not your business. What? So which one do you like the most so far? Which of these proverbs do you like? Santavaj, which one do you like? Yeah. Of these proverbs,
ผมก็มันเต็มคำปอดมันเต็มคำในสุดที่เรา
which one do you like?
speak
Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Good. Another one? What about you, Supavasu? Which one do you like? This one, what was this one?
but
Not here?
this and can search
Can search. But what is it in English? No, in English.
time and time
It's in English?
yeah English time and time
Ah, it's English.
wait for no man
Ah, time and time?
yeah
Time and?
time
Hi.
and time
What is Thai?
time
Something I'm not catching. What?
time
Tried?
yeah
Time and?
no
Tide?
yeah
This? Ah, time and tide?
wait
Ah, wait for no man. Time and tide, wait for no man.
Time and tide wait for no man.
and time wait for no man if you don't make
Time and tide wait for no man. Yeah, they keep on going. They don't wait for anyone. If you don't make use of a favorable opportunity, you may never get the same chance again. I think it's a very good proverb. This we should use on Buddhist Dhamma talks. Time and tide wait for no man. Good. I like this one. What about you? Parisudo, which one do you like?
I like action
Beauty is only skin deep?
and action speak louder
Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words.
การ
Actions speak louder than words. Punya kamu? Which one do you like?
The first.
Better late than never? Better late than never. Better late than never.
This proverbs, the
Movie?
movie of Indian, they I will say they show about Buddha.
The Buddha? Ah.
Buddha said this Angulima.
Ah, to Angulimala.
Yes.
Better late than never, right? Maybe related to Angulimala's story, no? For example, he made many mistakes, killed many people, no?
Yes. Oh, late something like that.
Yeah, no? But it's better. What he did, at least, is good, even though it was like late, kind of thing. Better late than never.
At least he attained the Arahanta.
Yes.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect. Fortune favors the bold. This is also is good. Encourages you to be unafraid, fearless, to try things. Don't be afraid, try. This one I don't understand. Still waters run deep.
I also.
Practice what you preach. That's also good.
But the still water run deep.
You have in Lao?
Yeah.
นั่งนิ่งไหลลึกนั่งเขาเพิ่งมันนิ่งๆอยู่แต่มันไหลเข้าไปbut the water is too much.
Yes,
It's,
must
can,
deep.
cannot really, not really see the clear,
Yeah.
but better flow. But the little water can see the
You
very
can,
clear the flow, the water. You understand? If
I understand what you're saying, I think, but it didn't make sense to me. Still waters run deep. Still waters means water that doesn't move.
Yes,
yeah, like the smoke,
Yeah.
but move.
But move, they move. But it's very deep.
Very high, very.
Very deep. Look.
Yes, that water is very deep.
Auction.
Still waters run deep.
Like someone is like
Don't talk much.
don't talk much.
Like silence.
Yes.
Like not know anything.
Yeah, timid.
But sometimes
But
it's very
if you see, you know,
good at
in the inside, you will see knowledge.
Yes. This is new for me. A little difficult to understand. Still waters run deep. I still don't get it very well. Still don't really get it. Here. Damatok.
6:30.
Really? Okay, let's stop.